Hello and welcome back to the Full Count show, baseball show. Look, guys, I have a lot of things to say, a lot of things to tell you about. I'm really excited about where this show's going to go, where the podcast is going to go. This episode, I'll really just be talking about the playoffs still, going in some predictions, talking about what happened, because it has been a while since we've done an episode. But before we get into that, I'm going to say we got a new guy joining me, Ryan. Denny, some people would know him by. Denny's going to join the show. Not this one, but he will be on the future episodes, probably after the MLB season ends. So he'll be on for season 2. And Grant was amazing, but he's a busy man, so we're going to go to Ryan. Um, and that is that. New videos coming out. We'll probably have one before the World Series. And we'll probably have one after the World Series. Will probably be the only two. And then we'll kind of just recap the season. I'm going to have videos kind of going through all of our bold predictions and kind of just seeing which ones played out terribly, which ones played out good. I'll probably just do a compilation of it, showing all the good predictions we had and showing all the really bad predictions we had. So there's some really bad ones. I know there are. There's also some really good ones. So we'll see how that video turns out. But yeah, I'm excited for that video mostly. I think it's going to be really fun. And I'm excited for next year, and I'm excited for where the show goes when I have a co-host back with me. But anyways, let's talk about what's currently going on. As of recording this, last night we saw a lot of cool things. But we saw the Dodgers beat the Brewers in Game 1, which made me happy as my Cubs are eliminated by the Brewers. And we saw the Mariners go on a 2-0 lead. They won 10-3 last night. Just ridiculous. And it sounds like Brian Wu might be coming back, and that is scary. So I gotta be honest, if we're just jumping straight into predictions, I think the Dodgers are going to take this series against the Brewers. They just have dominance. They're going to be throwing Yamamoto tonight, and I get that it's against Freddie Peralta, but I don't think Freddie Peralta is anything that the Dodgers can't handle. I think if the Brewers do win any game, it's going to be tonight, and they're going to make it 1-1. The Dodgers aren't going to lose in LA, though. They're not going to lose in LA. So that's where I would go with this. That's my prediction. I think the Mariners are going to get it done against the Blue Jays pretty quickly, going back to Seattle. I think the Blue Jays will take one in Seattle. I think it'll be 3-1, and go back to Toronto, and Seattle's going to get it done. So maybe 4-1, maybe 4-2, but Seattle's going to beat the Blue Jays in Toronto. That is my prediction there. And then, in terms of Dodgers, they could win it in 4, but I think they'll win it in 5. I think the Brewers will sneak one out. So I'll say Dodgers in 5, Mariners in 6. Mariners in 6. And Dodgers-Mariners is my prediction for the World Series. Easy prediction to make given that they're both winning, but it would have been my prediction regardless, as a Brewers hater and a whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so I'm just going to jump right into it, honestly. The Seattle Mariners are my World Series champions this year. I don't see anyone stopping them. And no, I don't think the Dodgers can stop them. Do I think that's going to be a good series? Yes. But I think that the Mariners will come down with the win at the end in 6 games. Just this already loaded lineup is going to get back. Let me rephrase that. This Mariners team is raking right now. They're hot. It's great. They just scored 10 runs against the Blue Jays. And they're going to be getting back Brian Wu. I think they're my World Series champion. And I think it was about time. Seattle was due. They were so due. They have who everybody wants to consider the MVP. He's not my MVP, but they do. And they have J-Rod, and they have the best pitching staff in the league. So I like Seattle to win it all this year. Um, just complete utter dominance out of this team. I think they're going to beat the Blue Jays in 5, and they're going to move on to the Dodgers and take care of them in 6 or less. They're going to make sure the Dodgers don't go back to back. I know for a fact. And Seattle's definitely going to take care of them. Their pitching's just unreal, and it's only getting better when you bring back Brian Wu. So that's where I go for the rest of the playoffs. Those are my predictions. World Series MVP, I'm going to go J-Rod. He's a superstar. He's made for the moment. He's going to do something special in there. But let's go regular season. Let's go regular season awards. Let's talk about that. Because if I'm predicting the end of the season World Series, let's go into regular season awards. For me, MVP is a no-brainer on both sides, and I get the argument for Cal Raleigh, but Aaron Judge is my MVP in the AL, and Shohei Ohtani is my MVP in the NL for back-to-back years. They repeat. And look, you can call it boring, you can call it whatever. It's greatness. Like, we're going to look back at this and be like, wow, Shohei and Aaron Judge were just winning MVPs left and right. And we've just never seen, I don't want to call them a duo, but we've never seen a duo like this in the league, at least for what I can remember. Like, two people just doing things we've never seen at the same time. Like, Aaron Judge is probably going to go down as the best right-handed hitter of all time. Shohei Ohtani might go down as the best player of all time. Now, look, he has to do it for a couple more years, but the stuff he's doing, people don't do. So, and Aaron Judge is the same way. The stuff he's doing, people don't do. I mean, even Trout wasn't doing these things for that run that he went in. And, like, I don't know who you even want to bring up as a right-handed hitter who's better. Miggy? He's not better. Miggy's fantastic. Don't put it that way. But anyways, point is, Aaron Judge is my AL MVP. There's no debating it. And, Shohei Ohtani's definitely my NL MVP. I mean, when you do the thing, I mean, let's just pull up his stats real quick. Let's just talk about this. 282 batting average. I'm just going to compare him to my Cubs real quick. That would be the best on the team. 55 homers. That would be the best on the team. 1,000 OPS. That would be the best on the team. No, that's a stupid argument. He has a 2.8 ERA, and he has 55 homers. Is that anything? I mean, I think that's all I need to say. Leads the league in runs, second in OPS, third in homers, first in total bases, if that matters to you, 10th in hits. He literally does it all. It's weird how his stolen bases went down so much to 20 when he had 50 last year, 60? Like 59 or something. I don't understand how it's that drastic of a change. Yeah, he had 59 last year. I double checked. I don't understand how it's that drastic of a change, like 20 bags. I guess, I don't know if Ellie had a big change because I know he had around 70. So maybe, I noticed catchers were adjusting and kind of throwing it to the right side of the bag more. But I don't know if he got caught a lot. I really don't know the story behind Shohei's drop in stolen bases. But anyways, fantastic season out of him, and I think he deserved another MVP. Let's go to Cy Young. My Cy Young in the NL is Paul Skeens. Hard to argue it. I do think Freddie Peralta should be second. Even though I'm a Brewers hater, I think he's better than Christopher Sanchez. He won't finish second, but I do think he's the better pitcher. But when you talk about Paul Skeens, you just talk about electric stuff. You talk about stuff that people don't hit. You talk about going 6 innings, 1 run or less every single time. Unless he faces my Cubbies. But, he went 10-10 with this Pirates team. Doesn't tell you anything. But he had the 4th most Ks in the league at 216. A 1.97 ERA, just disgusting. People hit below 200 against him, batting average against. His whip was below 1. He threw 187 innings, 10th in the league. Um, yeah, his OPS against was 558. People don't hit him. People are not touching him. People don't get on base against him. He's only going to get better too. It's stupid. I pray he doesn't get injured. Um, he's just like, if he doesn't get injured, he might go down as one of the greatest pitchers of all time, if not the greatest pitcher of all time. So yeah, that would do my AL, my NL Cy Young. In terms of the AL, um, look, it's probably going to be Scooble, and it probably should be Scooble, but there's definitely an argument for Garrett Crochet. Um, and one thing I want to touch on, like, Aroldis Chapman should get votes. I don't know how many. I don't know where he should finish in the Cy Young, but Aroldis Chapman should definitely be in Cy Young conversations and should definitely get votes. But there's an argument for Garrett Crochet's resume. 18-5 record for the old people that love the records. 255 strikeouts, first in the league. His batting average against was 217. His whip was a 1.03. He had a 2.5 ERA. Through 205 innings. For me, I was worried about his inning load. I didn't think he'd be able to throw enough innings, to be honest. But maybe it was just a White Sox thing. He had the second most innings in the entire league, which is probably just behind Logan Webb. But it's only behind Logan Webb by 2 innings, and Logan Webb's known for eating innings. So a guy that goes out there and throws 205 innings with a 2.5 ERA, you got to get some recognition. I mean, insane, just insane. But all that's great, and then you look at Tarek Skubal, second most Ks in the league. He threw 195 innings, fourth in the league, with a 2.2 ERA versus Crochet's 2.5. So, look, these are all basic answers, but they're the correct answers. It's just what it is. He went 13-6, 200 batting average against, a .89 whip, disgusting. Yeah, it's just, there's nothing you could say about this guy. He was dominant in the postseason too. He showed it. Went 6 innings with 13 Ks against Seattle. Just disgusting stuff. When he went against Cleveland, he went 7.2 innings, 14 Ks. He's not letting up more than 1 run in both of these outings I just described. So it's just unreal. It's unreal. He is incredible. And he's going to win another Cy Young back to back. We're going to have repeats, which is crazy. I don't know. Like, repeat MVPs and Cy Youngs, like, is that? I think it's going to happen, and that's just crazy. I don't know the last time that's happened, but it can't be that common. So I think that's nuts, and fun for their legacy, fun for baseball to have 2 stars like this. Yeah, just love it. I think the AL race next year is going to be really fun with Crochet and Skubal. I mean, it was fun this year, so I think it's going to continue. But anyways, so those are my Cy Youngs. And let's touch on Rookie of the Years. Look, in the AL, it's probably going to be nothing other than Nick Kurtz, because this guy has been unreal. Just 290 batting average. Incredible. With 1,000 OPS, 36 homers. Are you kidding me? And he's on the A's. Okay, I keep talking about the Las Vegas A's. That team is going to be so much fun. With this young core they have, when they get to Vegas and they got some new uniforms and they're looking good and they're ready, they are going to be so much fun. But let's talk a little bit more about Nick Kurtz. He had 122 hits, only 420 at bats, hitting 36 homers. I mean, I had 26 doubles. Was he the best first baseman in the league this year? Maybe. Maybe there's a big argument for it. There's definitely an argument for it, unless you want to talk about Freddie Freeman, or you want to talk about Pete Alonso, or you want to talk about Michael Bush. No one's going to talk about Michael Bush other than me. But point is, he's pretty nuts, and it's not like a fluke season. I mean, he did it in a 420 at bats. He was really, really good. But yeah, the A's are gonna be fun. I know they have Brent Rooker for a couple more years. Soderstrom had a big year. Shea Langoliers really second half just showed that he's the star that I thought he would be. Um, Lawrence Butler, he struggled a bit this year, but he really showed out. Jacob Wilson, I mean that is a fun core, and I know they have Luis Severino. You got to get pitching for these guys, but they can fricking hit the baseball. So the A's are fun. They had a really good second half after a really poor first half, but the A's are really fun. And when they get to Vegas, oh my God, I can't wait. So Nick Kurtz, my AL MVP. Not my AL MVP, my AL Rookie of the Year. Anyways, so on to the NL. You're going to call it bias, whatever. Cade Horton is going to be my pick with a 2.6 ERA. I remember Luis Gill won it last year, or Hill, however you want to say it. He had like a 3.1 ERA, whatever, bum. But Cade Horton literally was the entire reason the Cubs won anything in the second half of the year, any games. Just talk about some stats here, like a 1.08 WHIP. That's right there with Garrett Crochet. A 2.19 batting average against. Very good. 2.6 ERA. 97 Ks in just 118 innings pitched. He was really good. There's not much else to say about him. He was just dominant. His OPS against was 615. He went on a run where it was just disgusting. I'm finding the run right now. Okay, yeah. 5.2 innings pitched, 0 runs. 6.1, 0 runs. 5 innings, 0 runs. 5.2, 0 runs. 5.2, 1 run, 8 Ks. That was the type of run he was on. It was 7 innings, zero runs. And then towards the end of the year, he was really getting these small outings because they're like, all right, we're going to get him ready for the postseason. And he ends up getting hurt right before the playoffs, which I think might hurt his Rookie of the Year chances. I still think he's the clear favorite. I know Drake Baldwin had a good year. If you want to talk about Caleb Durbin, good for you. He's a bum. But Cade Horton had a great year. 11-4 when he pitched. The guy was just literally saved our season in the second half. I know it's boring for pitchers to win. I get it, but he was the best rookie in the NL, and I think there's no denying it. Drake Baldwin's fine. He's good, but he wasn't like incredible. I mean, I'll pull up the stats right now. Great young player, but did he have a better season than Cade Horton? I don't think so. 270 batting average, 19 homers, 810 OPS. Great season by all means. But like for example, last year Michael Busch, his rookie season, what he did was pretty similar to Drake Baldwin, and I don't think he finished in the top 5. I'll just clarify it, but yeah. So in last year he was 250, so a little lower, but 21 homers with 775 OPS, 123 hits. I mean, it was a pretty good season. And yeah, Drake Baldwin's numbers are slightly better, but Michael Busch finished 5th in Rookie of the Year, I believe. Like, wasn't. I mean, I'm gonna double check, but he was not in the conversation. So for Drake Baldwin to win it, I think would be somewhat disrespectful to the award. Like that, you can't just hand it out to players. So I don't know, but let's see if I'm correct here. Bushy, it doesn't even show up what he was in Rookie of the Year, but so maybe he wasn't top 5 rookie of. Yes, I don't know. Drake Baldwin shouldn't win it. I mean, Paul Skeens was going to win it no matter what that year. Like, yes. Shota Imanaga got votes. Okay, yeah. So Michael Busch didn't even get a vote that year. So I was wrong. And it was a great NL Rookie of the Year class. I'm not saying it wasn't. When you had Paul Skeens, Jackson Merrill, and Jackson Churio, and even Shota Imanaga had a great year. So it's a different race, but if Cade Horton was on this list, I think he'd get votes over Shota. And I don't know. Point is, Point is, Cade Horton's my rookie of the year, and there's no arguing it. But yeah, that's probably covers everything that I wanted to share. I'm really excited for that video of the predictions and all of that. So yeah, I know this was really probably a boring, bad episode, but I got my predictions out there, and hopefully they turn out well. As for next time, we will see you. I will not be with Ryan next time, but the episode after that, he will be here talking ball with me. Uh, and yeah, it's going to be really fun. Um, Super excited for him to return and excited for the future of the show. So hang on. Don't leave yet. They're boring episodes now, but they're going to be great later. So, yeah, feel free to check us out on Instagram, Full Count. That's a good account. Always posting every score of the playoffs. We've had some good coverage, so check that out. Check out Guy Sports Network on Instagram as well. They're posting a ton of stuff, whether it's baseball or anything else. And yeah, and check out these other pods. There's a ton on Spotify where I actually had a co-host and they were good episodes. So check those out. And yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time for Full Count. Peace.